Any mention? Item number 1.
May it please, George. Status report has been filed to the report of Justice Kataki, 27th report of Justice Kataki. And if I take your lordship to the various items listed by Justice Kataki in his report and the action taken by state government in respect of each one of them, and your lordship kindly see page 1 of the status report filed on 6th March 2025.
Yes.
First is disposal of auction of re-verified and re-inventorized coal. Committee has made threefold recommendation on the issue of disposal of auction of re-inventorized coal under the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court. First recommendation is, my lord, auction of all leftover quantity of coal. Details of lots to be re-auctioned had already been forwarded to Metal Scrap Trade Corporation (MSTC) by letter dated 26 February to initiate the process of auction, which shall be conducted now by MSTC as per the timeline prescribed in the plan of action, my lord. So the MSTC is the designated agency which has been chosen by Coal India pursuant to the order of Supreme Court, my lord. So that part we have complied. Now second is, my lord, forfeiture of security and part bid amount. It is stated that as per recommendation of the committee, the stocks were sold to successful bidder during the auction process but not paid by the bidders. Extensions have been granted to successful bidders to make the payment within 1 month, with notice that failing to make any payment will result in forfeiture of the AMD and the stocks will be re-auctioned. This exercise has already been done in several cases for earlier round of auction. Similarly, notice for payment of demurrage charges have also been issued to auction purchasers, and if they fail to pay demurrage charges within time specified in notice, coal stock will be re-auctioned and their EMD shall be forfeited. So this recommendation has also been accepted. Third recommendation, my lord. However, so insofar as forfeiture of part bid amount, if any is paid, is concerned, it is most respectfully submitted that it will go against the bid auction, which will have its own legal implication against the state. To incorporate such a condition, the auction plan and bid conditions are to be revised, and it can be implemented with prospective effect, because this is the issue, my lord. Recovery of unpaid demurrage charges, that a notice to pay the unpaid demurrage charges have already been issued to defaulter with a specific direction. If the same is not paid, their EMD shall stand forfeited and coal stock will be re-auctioned. Any remaining demurrage charges shall have to be recovered from defaulters as arrears of land revenue after following due process, as there is no clause in bid conditions to charge or deduct demurrage charges out of the bid amount. Process of recovery will be initiated after completion of auction and disposal of the coal, my lord. So this is with regard to the first direction, disposal of auction by re-verified and re-inventorized coal, my lord. Second is drone surveillance mechanism, my lord. At page 4. Committee has recommended for increased and continuous monitoring by drone surveillance of all districts of Meghalaya for detection of illegal mining activities, and suggested an organized system of reporting and review of the results of such surveillance system. It is most respectfully submitted that only 7 districts in the state of Meghalaya are coal-bearing districts, and drone control rooms have been set only in those areas where coal deposits are available for mining purposes. There would not be any requirement of setting similar coal control rooms in all districts of the state, as that would result in huge expenditure and diversion of human resources to achieve negligible results. Our active drone control rooms have already been established and functional in coal-bearing areas of the state. To suggestion of the committee to constitute dedicated team headed by DSP or equivalent rank officer to continuously monitor the drone surveillance system and submit periodic report to the Superintendent of Police for onward submission to Director General of Police and the Chief Secretary of State has already been accepted and implemented in 7 coal-bearing districts, and team headed by gazetted officer have been constituted in following districts, my lord. The name of district and the entire mechanism is part of the Annexure B, my lord. Roman 3, my lord, at page 6. Further, the Office of Director General of Police has appointed Inspector General of Police as the nodal officer to ensure that the effective implementation of drone surveillance operation wide operation order dated 17 February is given effect to, my lord. Then small Roman 4, my lord, at page 7, the another order dated 17 February has been issued by the Office of Director General of Police, Meghalaya, directing implementation of organized time-bound review system as suggested by the committee. 5. The suggestion of the committee as to regular patrolling by teams constituted by office in charge of all police stations in coal mining affected areas and fortnight reporting the office to the office of concerned superintendent and its onward submission to mining and geology department for follow-up action has been accepted by state government and necessary order to the effect has been issued by the Office of Director General of Police. So this is with regard to the various directions for constitution of the committee by the police mechanism, my lord. We have accepted by and large all recommendations except that part where in non-coal bearing areas we have said that no purpose would be served. Point C. Interpretation of UAV survey maps submitted by MBDA. In compliance to recommendation of the committee, Meghalaya State GIS and UAV State Center under the Meghalaya Basin Development Authority has submitted its interpretation of survey maps submitted after its conducting the aerial survey of coal line, if any, outside CIL designated depot, which has been placed before the committee for further direction. So that part has also been complied, my lord. Point D. Aerial survey by Messrs. Garuda UAV Solution Private Limited. Insofar as aerial survey by Garuda UAV Solution is concerned, they assured to complete the aerial survey by 28 February 2025 and was discussed in the meeting held by the committee on 28 January. However, due to unfavorable weather conditions, the firm has sought for extension of time up to 20th March 2025. Shifting of seized coal to the centralized depot. Committee has recommended that coal seized by the competent authority under Section 23 of MMDR Act shall be transferred to a centralized depot conducted by government to avoid pilferage and runoff in rainy season in all districts except southwest KCL, where quantity is very less, about 35 metric ton. Wherever there is a centralized government depot is in vicinity, the seized coal being transferred to the depot as recommended by committee. For example, 7,005.74 metric tons seized coal has already been transferred to centralized depot in East Jantia Hill district, and remaining 496.5 metric shall be forwarded soon. Similarly, in South Garo Hills, 15,828 metric tons seized coal, out of which 20 seized coal has already been transferred to the centralized depot. However, in some areas there is no centralized coal depot nearby. To transport the seized coal, which is not in much quantity, to far off depots will not be feasible, as transportation cost and losses will result in disproportionate expenditure for lesser revenue to be obtained from disposal of such coal. The directions have been issued to the concerned Deputy Commissioner to expedite the process of seized coal by obtaining necessary court orders to get rid of stock. For example, in South Garo Hill district, out of 11,365 metric line centralized depot, auction process has already been commenced for 5,053 metric ton. Closure of abandoned mine shaft. In compliance to the direction issued by this Honorable Court and as per the recommendation of the committee, state government has collaborated with Central Mine Planning CMPDIL, a subsidiary of Coal India Limited, to extend technical guidance on such matter of reclamation of mining areas. CMPDIL has also been appointed as project management consultant, had submitted their detailed project proposal with consultancy fee, a conceptual report which has all been accepted by state government. CMPDIL required following data for giving its report: geophysical and geospatial survey, seismic survey, soil analysis, water monitoring, topographical survey, my lord. Now, this data, the Meghalaya Industrial Development Corporation has been identified as project implementation unit for reclamation project. MIDC has further engaged Garuda for submission report of input data collection on the restoration of mine affected land in Meghalaya as sought by CMPDIL for preparation of its detailed project report, which is assured to be submitted by the end of the week of March. That upon receipt of a aforesaid report, CMPDIL has assured that it will prepare and submit detailed project report by the month of April 2025. Simultaneously, Deputy Commissioner of coal bearing areas have been directed to provide list of illegal abandoned mines with geotagging information for phase 1 of the mine closure reclamation action. The information received insofar as, my lord, we have received certain informations which are placed in the tabular format, page 14. And then we have asked for expedited basis information. Page 15, my lord. It is reiterated that mine reclamation closure, which is a highly technical process in geological sensitive area, can be carried out with the assistance of an expert body of CMPRL, that the some more time may kindly be granted on this account for mine closure, my lord. And if I can take your lordship to the annexer, H. Colley, my lord, because I have gone through this data, my lord. It's a voluminous data which they are asking for, and they require also for mine closure, my lord. But only issue which is bothering me, my lord, that H annexer H, my lord, because that data page your lordship will find first date is page G. Your lordship will find at page 55. 55. There is a CMPDIL letter, my lord.
Yes.
And if your lordship kindly turn over the page, and page 58 is the details how CMPDIL will proceed, my lord. That details are there. We have also agreed with that, my lord. And then, my lord, will see further informations have been sought, because the requirement is huge, my lord. That requirement they are asking for, but we have to furnish. We have no option. Only concern which we are having, my lord, is that we have got about 22,000 abandoned mines, and cost
22,000
to 22,000, and cost is going to be enormous if for one. So, but we have asked for the DPR for for at least 3-4, and so that we can know the amount involved, and we will place it before the court for further guidance, because if the cost is huge and astronomical, then and prohibitive, then possibly we will have to find some other solution, my lord. But CMPDIL report is expected by the end of April, my lord. So we will place it, and then we will take steps accordingly, my lord. Then kindly come back to page 15 of the report, my lord. This smart integrated check post, my lord.
Yes.
Smart integrated check post. The Mining and Geology Department has raised requests to the Forest and Environment Department for identifying suitable land belonging it for setting up smart check gate at Borsora, Bagli and Cheragaon. A meeting of the official concerned department took place on 7 February, wherein it has been decided to conduct joint inspection team of officers of every department along with PWD, TCL and district administration. The inspection has been conducted on 26, and report of team on availability of feasibility of land for smart integrated check gate is awaited and shall be submitted before the committee for further direction as soon as the same is made available. It is most humbly submitted that the problem of non-availability of land at a suitable place is hindering the progress on this account, and it is prayed that some more time may kindly be granted for obtaining land for setting up a smart integrated exit check gate at Borsora, Bagli and Cheragaon, my lord. So far as alternative employment is concerned, my lord, that steps are being taken. Then point H, export of Nagaland origin coal by 1 Catman Sangma. The Directorate of Mineral Resources have completed the verification of all relevant documents, e-way bill, invoices submitted by Sri Catman T. Sangma for a request to transport 5,015 metric ton coal of Nagaland origin to Bangladesh via Meghalaya. After these documents were found in order, the Department of Taxes had been requested by letter dated 11th February to re-verify tax receipt issued to the aforesaid person in respect of e-way bill submitted for transport. Commissioner of Taxes White has confirmed the authenticity of tax receipts qua e-way bill submitted by transport exporter. Now, modification of comprehensive plan, my lord, because that comprehensive plan requires some modification.
So this coal is overboard. I mean, it is not illegal coal.
It is not illegal. So far as per the report, that it is two things are there, my lord. One is that documents have been verified and they are in order, and e-way bill is also verified, my lord, as per the Commissioner of Taxes. So what report shows that it is not illegal per se. That is one of the allegations. Now, modification of comprehensive plan for auction of reassessed and re-verified coal. Committee has suggested that revised comprehensive plan for auction of reassessed re-verified may be carried out to include forfeiture of part bid amount deposited by an auction purchaser if he fails to deposit the full amount or lift the coal within the time granted, and same may also be adjusted against the demurrage charges pending against him. The suggestion has multiple practical and legal difficulties in implementation. First of all, auction of substantial amount of coal has already been conducted under the revised comprehensive plan for auction of reassessed and re-verified coal in the previous 2 years, and right and duties of all parties are governed by the aforesaid plan and the consequent auction notice issued. State is also bound by terms and conditions of the auction which have already taken place, and change in terms and conditions after auction of the successful bidder would entail consequences of legal action against the state. Furthermore, as per judgment and order dated 3rd July of the Honorable Supreme Court, the plan has to be approved by NGT committee constituted in OA number so and so, which committee has now been substituted by oversight committee. Hence, any change in the plan can only be made with the joint consultation of Government of Meghalaya with the approval of oversight committee only, which will take time. That to make modification to the revised comprehensive plan for auction of reassessed and re-verified coal itself would take time, considering that mineral amount.
To that if not lifted within the certain number of days, then you forfeit the EMD. That's
Yeah,
all.
not EMD and part if they have submitted parts, so entire we will forfeit
The thing is
it.
that if they don't lift it, that means
So then your lordship will is aware that section we have.
So means you're limiting your your what do you call it your action or penal action against them.
There are two parts
only
of
to that part only. That if they don't lift in 120 days,
correct.
they're given extension also, I suppose.
And they do not do it,
No,
then
they will.
Then the question which falls for your lordship's consideration is that we have a right to forfeit because your lordship earnest money we can forfeit. The law is clear
So
on
you
that
have a
part.
problem with the people who already given the entire bid amount.
And our part bid amount, because section 73 and 74 of the contract, because then we will have to prove damages, because forfeiture cannot be in the nature of penalty. Only to the extent of damages we can claim that we can ask for the forfeiture, my lord, not the entire amount in law, because 73 and 74 of the Contract Act contemplates, my lord, that we can and the other problem which we will.
That means all along when the the recommendation that comes from the committee with regard to forfeiture,
Yes, my
that's
lord.
not been acted upon. Only now this report you've come up with this.
No, what has happened, my lord, there in the
proposal.
auction has been taking place under the comprehensive plan. The terms and conditions have been set out in the comprehensive auction plan. Auction has taken place as per the comprehensive plan, but in that comprehensive plan, there was no clause that we will forfeit the part bid amount, because we did not contemplate that after payment of part bid amount, coal will not be lifted. So now the committee has suggested that you do it, you forfeit the bid amount also. So therefore,
you can't forfeit the entire bid amount.
because there are two parts of it, and if in future if we alter the comprehensive terms and conditions,
Is there a copy of that agreement here? Auction?
Comprehensive, yes, my lord, we have filed it on that.
Well, go ahead. Just finish this report.
Yes, that comprehensive bid plan is there on the record, my lord. The comprehensive, because so there is that part, my lord. If this court will order, then we can do it. But the problem is that under the contract, if we do it, and the contract does not permit us to do it, my lord.
See, the thing is that the objective of this entire exercise
is to
implement the orders of NGT and of the Supreme Court.
No, there are
and the thing is that how do we get a fresh start?
Yes,
how do we to stop the illegal coal? That is why the only thing that was this auction process was being. The court kept on saying expedited, like if they don't lift it, re-auction it, and other people get it.
No,
so the whole slate is clean.
Yes,
when the slate is clean, then you can start afresh.
So
any coal that appears without any, if it's not been legally mined or under now licensing has been given, then there'll be illegal coal.
Yes,
simple as that.
Yes, my lord.
But now in the guise of they still being
what has
stuck
happened,
here,
my lord,
there,
now?
That is what's happening.
What has
facilitates illegal mining.
No, my lord. What has happened that there is a sea change in this situation. Now all coals have been transferred to centralized depot, my lord. So far as inventorized coal is concerned,
all of it been.
All have been. So there is no coal lying out. No coal lying outside the central depot. So far as those coals which have been auctioned pursuant to the order of Supreme Court of 3rd July 2019. Wherever we seize and in that coal, the Supreme Court direction was that we should auction it and give part amount to the 90% amount to the original coal owners. That was the direction in all the Masa. So all coal have been shifted. SOP has been drafted, SOP has been acted. Now, wherever we find coal illegally, for example, those instances under 23, the entire coal is seized, the money goes to the state government, and the illegal and the criminal cases are also registered. To an extent, my lord, this will be an ongoing process so far as illegal coal, seizure of illegal coal is concerned.
Yes, but the thing is that with this re-inventoried coal, it has to stop sometime.
Yes, my lord.
That's the only thing. Now, it has to stop. I mean, this coal has been lying around. I mean, again, even the quantities differ.
No,
from
last 2 years, because your lordship's directions, we have shifted the coal to the centralized depot. We have.
But then there was a window of 1 year to finish everything by.
I quite see the concern of the court that if this coal is also auctioned, nothing is left in the central those depot. So then that is from clean slate. Now the problem which has occurred also because of one geographic this situation. Earlier there was a huge demand, your lord, and because of some disturbances. Otherwise, those who have paid the part bid amount, there is no reason for them not to lift the coal because it's a valuable commodity.
Please continue.
Yes, lord. So.
Finish of the report. Yes.
So then your lordship will. A modification of SOP for transport of coal of outside origin, my lord, page 21. Committee also suggested revision of standard operating procedure for transport of coal to include officers of transport department and police department while verifying the documents submitted. State government has further proposed that office of tax department may also be. So the committee has suggested transport and police, and state government has said tax department because e-way bill, all those bills. So we have accepted the report to that extent. Then status of coal source audit. As recommended by committee, the process of audit of the coal by different industries is in progress. And present status is, my lord, the various coke industries details are there, my lord, and the data is collected, my lord. And matter is also pending before the NGT, my lord, because there is a challenge and there is some stay operating because the matter travelled to this Honorable Supreme Court because earlier Justice Kataki of 5th or 6th committee recommendation imposed some penalty. So that matter is pending, but the directions are being complied.
But that's the connection pollution, correct? Is the connection
it was connection with the pollution? No, it is nothing to do with the pollution. It was connected to, my lord, because Justice Kataki in 5th or 6th report conducted the audit of all these ferroalloys industries and the coke oven plant, basically ferroalloys companies and cement companies, and found that they are using the coal which are illegally mined. That is the finding of the committee. That finding was challenged by these companies before the NGT. NGT accepted the report of committee. Against that, the challenge before the Honorable Supreme Court. Honorable Supreme Court has remanded the matter back to NGT to consider the objections of the cement companies and ferroalloys companies, and the matter is probably matter is fixed for hearing.
There also.
No, I can't appear on every day. 18th it is listed. 18th April it is listed for final hearing, but I am keeping track of that matter, my lord. But because huge penalty to the extent of 200 or to 300 rupees have been imposed on these companies by Justice Kataki. So that is the issue which is pending for NGT.
Yes.
And state will be benefiting out of it if the penalty amount is paid to us. So yes, this is the state of affairs so far as, my lord, we are trying to comply, and so far as the forfeiture of the amount is concerned, we will take steps. We will do some things that if the earnest money amount can be.
You make a prospective, you amend the clause.
With that we will do that. We will do that. And but in prospective also, my lord, there will be because in part bid amount. If there is, for example, if the total auction coal is of 1 lakh rupees and the bidder has paid 50,000 rupees, and if he is not lifting the coal for 6 months, then whether we should forfeit the 50,000 or 25,000, because our forfeiture has to be to the tune of the loss suffered by the state in keeping the coal, or we can forfeit.
Demurrage charges?
Demurrage charges we have to recover, my lord, and that because the unfortunately that aspect was not there in the SOP at that point of time, that they will not be lifting the coal, and we will face these kind of situation after auction, because once you.
No, but we have to adapt and adjust as per the the situation.
Yes, that is the practical.
So that is why the thing is that
your lordship may pass the order, so we will use the order. And
no, regarding one thing, Mr. Alkajal, that's disturbing with this report is that everything seems to be a status quo. from
My
the
lord,
early
we have
reports.
made a lot of progress, my lord, from
Progress,
right.
even with this drone survey,
Now,
nothing
drones,
seems
sir.
to have been
No,
done.
if your lordship
Well,
kindly,
even with this now, apart from the details of lot of e-auction by Coal India, now, so what,
if your
from the
lordship
last.
kindly see page 39 of my report, page 39 of the report, my lord.
First, can you come to Annexure F? Because I was just noticing that while you were
Yes, my
reading
lord.
out the report.
Yes,
Annexure F, you say that interpretation of UV survey map submitted by MBDA.
There was a confusion with regard to who.
Now you just come to Annexure F, that is at page.
No, I've seen, my lord, there was some confusion.
Page,
Page 52, my lord.
Page 52, okay?
Yes.
Annexure F.
Yes, my lord.
You come to page 53. Come to page 53 at para 10.
Yes, my lord.
31st
31st January to a submission of data.
As per letter number so and so, the correct data and map was sent to the Undersecretary Managing Department. In all the above mentioned letters notification, the task was explicitly limited to conducting the aerial survey.
Your lordship is right.
There was no request to provide an interpretation of findings.
Yes, your
What is
lordship.
the point then if you have been engaged?
This was a gap which was there, which has been, if your lordship, this was a gap when the 31st January, and if your lordship would recall the previous report, Justice Kataki has commented on that aspect of the matter. Now we have.
This is 31st January 2025.
Yes, my lord, and if your lordship will kindly see this.
And then if we remember correctly, said that we don't have the technology to interpret the map, something like that.
No, in fact, they said that if your lordship will kindly see page 8, my lord. Page 8, paragraph page 8 of the report, point C, my lord. We have submitted it to the committee with the interpretation, my lord. Earlier it was not. That was the.
No, you're nexting the letter.
Meghalaya GIS under the Meghalaya Basin has submitted its interpretation, because this is the first letter, my lord. Now it has been submitted, my lord.
This is 20. See, you're referring to the letter.
Yeah, because what if your lordship will see the bottom.
This paragraph contained in that letter.
Yes, my lord, and then thereafter your lordship kindly see the however we conducted analysis below that 53. Analysis to estimate the volume of coal deposit in two villages, namely so and so along. Digital survey, which was analyzed to identify the delineate coal.
And the results are this.
Results are there.
Coal cannot be identified due to thick forest canopy. Coal deposit site cannot be identified due to thick forest canopy. All a thick forest canopy. So what purpose being served by the drone survey now?
My lord, because we know from drone survey we know the coal is lying in these areas.
By drone survey is useless.
No, it's not, my lord, because we know the coal, where is coal lying. Now, exact volume, quantity, my lord, and this is the area where we have the coal.
Only in one place, at season number 3.
Yes, my lord.
Where you have somehow managed to say this 2,000 tons of coal.
2021, and if your lordship. Because sometimes your lordship will call deposit sites cannot be identified due to thick forest canopy.
So how do you propose that we overcome this?
Look, in open areas it will be visible, my lord. In where thick forest is there.
How much you paid them? This drone survey advance?
That, my lord, I think earlier report indicates that something, and that report has been placed before the Justice Kataki also for review. My lord, I have not come across any adverse report on that part.
Adverse report. How much money have
that we will collect the data.
Administration fund.
We will that data I will place on.
But this got the green signal from the oversight committee, correct?
Probably without the oversight committee, we cannot oversight or Justice Kataki. We cannot.
Please come back with clarification.
I will find out the status of how much money has been utilized from that, because. In fact, if your lordship will.
I'm very happy because everything is just it's like taking the entire public for a ride. It's just like you're just becoming like mechanical kind of exercise. If the course of drone survey we're doing this, you say re-entry coal, you're saying it's gone to the central deposit. There's no positive things what has happened.
If your lordship will see the committee's recommendation on this aspect. Yeah. We'll find out the exact status, my lord.
Because very frankly, Mr. Anand, we're very happy because you see, we've given you enough time to file this report. We expect more proactiveness.
My lord, we have been taking now. The things are better. I can say this much only.
I've seen the news report that you want to remove this.
The things are much better, my lord, and the committee's report also, your lordship, is reflected of the fact that.
We can't keep this sumo to matter pending forever also, number one.
I understand.
Number two, it was just It's just to see. But then if the coal, how much coal is lying now? Inventory,
That data is there. If your lordship will kindly see that data is there, my lord. Kindly see that at page 27, my lord.
The entire coal.
Yes, my lord. Because we have given the entire auction.
So the total amount.
Total amount also in the previous report it was there, but everything is there, my lord. Auction and everything. If up to your lordship page 27 to 38, my lord.
So now it means that the entire exercise of having these, on all these coal-bearing districts, a drone control team under supervision of additional superintendent police or DYSP, all.
No, my lord, the advantage would be, my lord, to my limited understanding would be that the coal which are lying not under the thick forest cover, they will be easily detected by drone survey. Movement of trucks or the vehicle carrying illegal coal will also be detected. That is why Justice Kataki has all along.
Can we expect a kind of report that that details all that with regard to the coal lying in open spaces and the amount of trucks that are leaving that depot or something like that?
Because my lord, from drone survey we can, and that is why Justice Kataki has recommended that you keep the surveillance through drone. That recommendation, it has got certain expenditure, but the object, to my limited understanding, is that if there is any movement of coal in these coal bearing areas, drone will easily detect in 20 to 25 kilometers, and the survey can be carried out time to time. So it can detect illegal coal mining taking place, my lord, because humanly, because those are far-flung areas, my lord, and humanly it is not possible to do the patrolling. We can do the patrolling on major roads or the arterial road or interior road. So that is the region, my lord. I will also find out and I will give the report I'll file this detailed report how the drone is actually being used, my lord, and what are the benefits which may or may not accrue from use of drone.
What does the DGP say?
If your lordship will kindly see page 39.
References to the Director General of Police, submission report with Director General of Police.
Your lordship kindly see page 39 at page annexure B, my lord. This is the direction, my lord. How we are.
Otherwise, we are running around in circles. And
the things that we have achieved a lot, my lord.
The coal remains on the surface, the longer it will never finish because it gets replenished by illegal mining.
I understand, my lord. That concern is quite fathomable. If your lordship will see page 39, my lord, identification of areas in each district in the state of Meghalaya by the concerned superintendent of police have been initiated in identification of areas having coal mines. However, as the areas to be covered accessibly, inaccessible is very large, identification will require substantial time to complete. To constitute immediately a dedicated team of officers headed by an officer not below the rank of deputy, then we have created that, my lord. Submission of weekly report of such drone surveillance by the officers heading the team. So, drone surveillance will be on weekly basis, my lord, and the weekly report. Conduct of surveillance by a force team. Instructions or directions have been issued by respective district superintendent, so and so, to conduct and intensify drone surveillance, my lord. Then, if your lordship will see next page, submission of fortnightly report by superintendent of police on drone surveillance along with certification of conduct of such drone surveillance.
So this letter dated 25th Feb.
Yes, my lord. So this
no reports have come in as yet.
So this was, then we will play
this action plan is formulated by the police.
Police in that pursuant to direction of Justice Kataki.
Recommendations of the
Justice Kataki. And Lord 41 also, if you lordship will see, these are all recommendations we have in compliance to the direction of 27th interim report. We have done regularly. So these are the directions because there are benefits of drone survey, my lord. And then if your lordship will see page 42 also, so then we have given the phone numbers, details, everything, and every area how the drone survey is to be conducted. That also is also detailed at page 43. For example, if you functions of the team, page 43. The team shall conduct proper drone surveillance in areas where illegal coal mining is prevalent. Team shall identify key area where will previously detected. Team shall submit weekly report on the drone sorties, areas covered, outcome of the surveillance to the undersigned. Team leader shall ensure regular drone patrols and maintain video footage for 6 months recorded under during such surveillance. The team leader shall ensure that strict coordination between neighboring districts for joint monitoring. So this is the object, my lord, of the drone survey, and that is why Justice Kataki has also emphasized that there has to be, because drone survey will entail lesser cost because we do not have that kind of manpower.
Okay, so drone one apart. Now regarding this realization of demurrage charges, I think orders of this court are passed since 23, I think.
Yes, Your Lordship has passed the order saying that forfeit the amount.
No, demurrage charges for
yes, yes, my lord, Your Lordship has passed that order. Yes, give me the order. I have seen that. If I take Your Lordship to the concerned order, the relevant order passed by, because it came around, this issue has been lingering for some time, my lord, before Your Lordship's concern. Or
now you see it. Now, okay, we leave that for the time being.
yes.
Now, centralized coal depots. Now, I saw somewhere in your report that some amount of coal could not be transported to the centralized coal depots because there's absence of centralized coal depots.
No, the second, this is with regard to two parts, my lord. One, all inventorized coal have been transported to the coal depot. There is no problem. The second part which Your Lordship is pointing out is with respect to seizure of coal under section 23 of MMDR Act. For example, my lord, the coal is seized.
That coal has to be transported also.
That coal will, wherever, if there is no centralized depot, if the coal is seized, for example, in
So you mean to say that it's the one that's seized on the MMDR Act? Okay, seized, right?
So, and
you can't put it in the same depot with
we have been
coal is there.
No, we have been shifting to the center. If Your Lordship will kindly see that part of the report, that situation will clarify, my lord. There are two parts of that report, my lord. One is with regard to, my lord, MMDR coal, where the court, we are shifting it, my lord. There is no issue. But if the coal is, for example, only 10 metric ton coal is seized in Rivoi and there is no centralized depot, then shifting is to East Khasi Hill District or West Jaintia Hill District, my lord, will entail huge cost.
Okay. Come to page 9.
Yes, my lord. Page 9, my lord. Yes. Shifting of seized coal to centralized. Committee has recommended that coal seized by competent authority under 20A transferred to centralized depot by avoid pilferage, runoff, etc. Wherever there is a centralized coal government depot is in vicinity, seized coal is being transported to depot as recommended by committee. For example, 7,000 coal has already been transferred to centralized East Jaintia Hill District and remaining will be transferred soon. South Garo Hills we have shifted to 15 million. However, in some areas where there is no centralized coal depot nearby to transport the seized coal.
Now, seized coal will come under the collector, under the deputy commissioner and the...
No, it will not come under, because these are all offences. These will be Jimmy Nama,
under the
MMDR Act, and where even for shifting that we have to take permission from the concerned court, because this is a case property of the concerned FIR. But still, whatever recommendations, for example, we have seized only 10 metric ton.
But this will create a problem, you understand?
I understand, because but my lord, wherever in major areas we have shifted, only where some logistical issue is there, we are not having any in principle.
How much amount of seized coal now is lying, which has been seen on section 23, is lying outside the centralized coal depots?
That Your Lordship will find in paragraph 2, so far as they say that for example, 7,000 has already been transferred. Only in East Jaintia Hill, 496 metric tons shall be transferred to. That is one part. In South Garo Hill, 15,000 has been transferred. My lord, there is a typo here. 15,828 metric I am reading small Roman 2, my lord,
Yes.
page 10, and Lordship will see third line. For example, 7,005.74 metric tons seized coal has already been transferred to centralized depot in East Jantiail district, and remaining 496.95 metric tons shall be transferred soon. And these we will get the entire money by auctioning. This is under 23 because nobody will.
Even then, because like can't the courts also take auction it there and then where it's situated?
No, we can do it, but it will take time.
No centralized
No, because
coal depots.
no, we will.
Fine, in South Garo Hills and East End is, but now
no, in other districts also, we go to the concerned judicial magistrate for seeking permission to auction it. We do the auction, and then once the permission is granted, the advertisement is issued by the concerned officer of DMR department, and the coal is auctioned, my lord. That takes place. But if the quantity is negligible and shifting it to the far off centralized depot, my lord, that will not be cost beneficial to us. That is the only concern. We have no other reservation
that
with.
Is what in those places where you don't have centralized coal depots and coal is seized under the MDR Act. I mean, steps will be taken immediately to get the coal auction. So it's not a lie outside.
Yes, yeah, that we have to do.
And you
that
can't mix up with places where you auction seized coal where there are centralized coal depots and seized coal where there are no centralized coal depots in the vicinity. That's the only thing.
Yes, my lord. I quite see the concern, my lord. We will address that issue also.
Because see what's happening is that once coal is lying around like that,
it will be either
unattended.
Yes, my lord.
You know, the pile will keep growing.
That issue is there, my lord. We will address that.
Also, they have centralized coal depot.
That issue requires some.
Yes, anything else?
Nothing, my lord. We are doing whatever we can within our limited resources, my lord.
Okay. A status report on behalf of the respondent state. On our response state has been filed. Stop. It is to be noted that the status report also address the recommendations that have been made by the 27th interim report of the Justice Category Committee with regard to initiate the immediate process of auction of entire available coal, not to grant further extension of time to deposit balance bids value, or to lift purchase coal from the Coal India depots, as also to realize unpaid demurrage charges from successful auction purchases. Another aspect of the recommendation was further recommendation was that the bid auction winners were to forfeit earnest money deposit and part bid value who have not been granted extension of time to deposit the balance bid amount and or to lift the coal from the CIL desert depot. A very important recommendation, next paragraph, concern the conducting of proper drone surveillance for the purpose of effectively checking the illegal coal mining activities. And also for the police to dedicate a special team in this regard to check illegal mining, and to coordinate with the drone surveillance that is to be carried out. The other recommendations which have been reiterated is the closure of existing coal mine openings, setting up of integrated smart check gates, and for serious efforts to be made by the state respondents to provide alternative livelihood to the people affected by mining activities. Stop. On a submission to the Advocate General and a perusal of the judge's report, it is noted that it is noted that 17 and 6. Oh, sorry. Yes. Wrong report. That is an earlier report. No. It is noted that on the forfeiture of security and part of bid amount, it has been expressed therein that with the stocks that were sold to the successful bidders during the auction process, but not paid by the bidders, extensions have been granted to make the payment within 1 month. Failing which would result in the forfeiture of their earnest money deposit and the stock be auctioned. However, no exact details have been provided in the state's report on this aspect. Stop. Next paragraph. With regard to realization of demurrage charges, the status report also, apart from indicating that notices had been issued, no other information has been provided. Next paragraph. The Advocate General, however, insofar as forfeiture of a part bid amount, has submitted and has submitted as per the status report that has submitted that it will go against the bid conditions and will invite its own legal implications against the state. In as much as to incorporate such a condition, the auction plan and bid conditions will have to be revised. Next paragraph. On the with regard to the recommendation of the Committee for Drone Surveillance, it is noted that some action has been forthcoming and drone control rooms have been established and are functional in coal-bearing areas of the state. And further, dedicated teams headed by a Deputy Superintendent of Police or its equivalent to continuously monitor the drone surveillance system and to submit periodic reports is already in place. Stop. However, a point a point that needs some attention is with regard to the use and interpretation of the UAV survey maps as also aerial survey, which did not be finalized, yet to be completed, correct?
No, it was submitted, my lord.
Report. So regarding this aerial survey, you said that till 20th March, they're not furnishing any report?
There are two parts of it, my lord. Aerials, one, if you also will see page 8. So, okay, has submitted its interpretation of survey map submitted by it after conducting the aerial survey. And then the
huh? Submitted by the Meghalaya Basin Development Authority. When was the report filed? You placed this letter only on 27th of February, after the 27th interim report.
Yes, my lord. That's what there was after everything. Before the committee, my lord.
Your survey maps where there is yet to be any clarity, but it has been indicated in the status report that a letter of the Meghalaya State Capital GIS and UAV Center has been placed before the committee under a letter dated 27/2/2025. So, as far as aerial survey by MS Garuda UAV Solutions Private Limited is concerned, the final report is still awaited. Is indicated that the final report is still awaited and is expected to be submitted on 20th March 2025. Next paragraph. With regard to the shifting of seized coal to centralized depots, a brief summary has been given with regard to steps taken in East Jante Hills and South Garo Hills, but it has also been given in the report, in the sales report, that in some areas where there is no centralized coal depots, to transport the seized coal to far out depots will not be feasible. Stop. On this court expects that the state respondents are to expedite the process of seized coal under the MMRD Act by obtaining necessary court orders so as to limit and curtail the amount of seized coal which is lying outside the centralized coal depots. On a subject closure of abandoned mine shafts, setting up smart integrated check posts, and alternative employment, there seems to be no progress apart from the fact that, which organization is this?
CMTDI.
From the fact that inside of the Central Mine Planning Design Institute Limited, Central, capital C, Mine Planning Design Institute Limited, bracket CMPDIL, has been approached to extend technical support to conduct surveys, analysis, yes. And that you have put MIDC as a nodal agency.
Yes, my lord.
And that the Meghalaya Industrial Development Corporation has been designated as the project implementation unit for the mine reclamation project. Stop. The report indicates that a detailed project report is still awaited. Stop. Similarly, the setting up of smart integrated checkposts seems to be a non-starter, with the same reasons being afforded as also alternative employment. Yeah, the modification of the plan for optional. On the point of modification of next paragraph of the comprehensive plan for auction of reassessed stroke re-verified coal, it has been expressed that the state respondents are bound by the terms and conditions of the auctions that have already taken place, and any change in terms and conditions after the auction to the to the prejudice of successful bidders would entail consequences of legal action. Reference has also been made that the plan or any alteration thereof has to be submitted to NGT. That is your submission.
The plan has to be approved.
Yes, that any change in the plan will have to be approved by the NGT committee, or now known as the oversight committee.
Yes, please.
Oversight committee. Stop. In this view of the matter, it is expected that state respondents, in conjunction with Coal India, will approach the oversight committee for appropriate change in plans to be implemented prospectively. Yes. You understand the time for lifting the part bid amount for future, those things already there.
Yes, my lord. We will have to incorporate some for future clause.
Yes, prospectively. And how no? Huh? Huh? Oh, you? No, so believe. Ano ka to nga? Oo, yun.
What we have proposed, my lord, in Roman 3, if your lordship page 20.
It's only to, you see, it's only to, you see, if that clause is not incorporated, it will eliminate a
in
problem of non-lifting of the coal. That's
in auction notice we can do it, my lord. A coal in non-lifting of coal, a clause in future auction notice will be included that if full payment of coal is not...
In conjunction with the state to approach the officer committee for...
Or we can do it in auction notice also.
For amendment of the clauses. Or as proposed in the report, to eliminate the problem of non-payment stroke non-lifting of coal, a clause be inserted in future auction notices, whereby if full payment is not made within 120 days, or if the entire coal is not lifted within 120 days of full payment, the bid would be cancelled with forfeiture of EMD and the coal be put to the auction. Yes. How many coal industries? Okay. It is also noted that with regard to next paragraph, modification of the SOP for transport of coal outside the region, steps have been taken by the state respondents to make the said SOP more meaningful. Stop. With regard to the coal source status of coal source audit, it has been given that this going, does you say it before the Supreme Court in this matter?
There are two aspects. For example, they are saying that they are using the mucilate for production of cement, my lord. So this is with regard to cement companies. With regard to coke industries, my lord, we are examining the matter. Coke industries, your lordship will have the first, then ferroalloys and cement. There are three. So far cement companies are concerned, matter is pending before NGT, my lord.
Okay, Thomne. Yes. Oh, you. With regard to the status of coal source audit, coal SOURCE audit. Huh? Yes. It is reported that the same under process. Is under process. And the coke industries, as also the ferro companies, have been allowed additional time to supply required materials such as challans, and also to cross-check office records, to cross-check their compliances and office records. Cement companies?
Cement company, my lord, we are also examining the report and the matter.
NGT?
No, there are two aspects. They have given that they have used the alternative fuel also. If your lordship will see page 23, using alternative fuel.
How are you going to ascertain this?
Because we will check the technical reports, and they have taken the similar plea before NGT also, my lord.
Similarly, with regard to the cement companies, the state respondents are yet to ascertain as to the source of the fuel used in the said industries. When do you want it next?
After 4 weeks, your lordship may have it. 4 weeks. By the time, hopefully, we will have.
No, because you see, the thing is that the only thing is winter time. And once summertime comes, then you what implementing everything. But winter time comes, everything is laid back, and it's facilitating illegal trade.
Now we will have hopefully the legal mining very soon.
What is she?
Fee was paid in remuneration was paid only in December, my lord.
Remuneration last.
Last, my lord. If your lordship will kindly see 16th December order.
Okay. We're looking for that only. How do you know?
3.5, my lord. So then that can be paid.
Yes.
This is more than 3 months, my lord. 3 months.
Yes, it is expected that notwithstanding the matters also pending before the NGT, the information will be received before the next date and submitted to the committee. Stop. List this matter for further report and for further orders after 4 weeks on so and so. 10260. Further remuneration shall be paid to Narud Mr. Just P. Katuki of a sum of rupees 3.5 lakhs, including other secretarial expenses. Yes, just accordingly.
Item number 2.
Just give me
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, we have received the affidavit filed by the respondent 14 yesterday.
When did he file?
Yesterday, Your Honor. Your Lordship, so I humbly pray 2
What
weeks
does the
time.
affidavit say? You file affidavit. Who's appearing for this champer?
Yes, my lord. I am appearing in person.
Respondent number 14.
14, Your Lordship.
You file affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
Then
Yes,
we listed after
I
4 weeks.
already-
Let them file rejoinder.
Rejoinder, Your Lordship.
It is submitted by.
My lordship.
Yes. You have to give the
My lordship,
opportunity.
it's a humble.
Yes.
It's a humble request that if the matter may be taken up separately, because this is not an issue of illegal mining.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
the
my Lordship may have it after 2
so-
weeks. My Lordship,
Yes, an affidavit has been filed on behalf of 114, to which MS Marpana,
Yes.
appearing for the petitioner, prays if allowed 2 weeks time to file the joinder. Accordingly, this matter after 2 weeks. Yes.
item 2 and 3 both. My Lord.
This item shall stand segregated from the suo motu matter for the purposes of for a time being. Yes. 2 and 3 same order.
Any mention? Any mention?
I beg to mention item number 3, my lord.
Number 3.
For the respondent.
Time.
My lord, respondent number 3 to 7, my lord. The district council.
Who's for the petitioner?
Time, my lord. I'm for the petitioner.
Mr. Paul's here.
My lord,
Mr.
after
Paul
a
is
week,
here.
my lord, after a week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
5 also.
My lord, 5 also.
2 weeks. Enough?
My lord.
Okay, 2 weeks, yes.
Aliyo.
Yes.
Item number 1.
My lord, I'm aggrieved by the order of the single bench, and my lord, the relevant paragraphs I would like to draw my lord's attention on.
What are your grounds for appeal?
The grounds for appeal is that, my lord, it is a clear case where the section 7I, the appeal under 7I is has to be it has
Appealed
to be
out.
Yes, the learned single judge has also not reflected that why the 7I appeal has not been considered, whereas provisions under 7I is very much clear that there is a provision for appeal.
Heard MSP Varasaki issued notice. Returnable in 3 weeks, yes. Steps to be taken by within 3 days, yes.
Within 3 days.
Yes, on.
Item number 2.
My lord, I pray for 1 week time, my lord, to file the affidavit, my lord.
Not file affidavits yet.
No.
May I just, your lordship's permission, may I just say this, please?
Yes. They want time to file affidavit.
Yes, I have absolutely no problems. Only one thing that I wanted to apprise your lordships. Yesterday, somebody from the department had called my client and has said that they want to proceed with the recovery proceedings. The matter had come up was first listed on 26th of August, my lord. All I am saying that give me a protection till then, because I have no problems with the affidavit is filed, but if they go ahead with the recovery proceedings, then the entire effort of the writ petition will be gone. I am only saying that till then at least some kind of a protection be granted to me.
Yes.
Just need 1 week time, my lord. I will file my
Mr. N. Sincon, learned government advocate, appeal respondents number. All the respondents. All the respondents. Praise for and is allowed further 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Stop. Next by Mr. R.B. Fukan, learned counsel of petitioner, has ever submitted on instructions that the petitioner had been informed by an officer of the respondents that recovery proceedings would be initiated or recovery would be done.
Yes, sir.
Within which time? Did they indicate anything?
Nothing, my lord. They said that since there is no interim order, they will proceed with the recovery.
Recovery will be proceeded with next part. In these circumstances, as the affidavit is yet to be on board, is directed that the next date the respondent shall take no coercive action against the petitioner. List accordingly and so on. So, yes.
I'm extremely grateful for your I'm extremely grateful.
Hearing item number 4.
But 4 and 7 are similar matters, my lord. 7 Mr. Saraf is appearing.
Where Dr. Saraf?
Petitioners in item number 6 and 7.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I would like to speak something. Your Lordship, the petitioner company has been merged and consolidated into another company named Star Cement Meghalaya Limited, and as such, we are filing a miscase today for amending the petition, Your Lordship.
For?
For amending the writ petition, Your Lordship, item number 6 and 7.
Okay, 6 and 7. What about item number 4? Is it similar?
Same issue.
Same issue.
Where's the miscase? Has it been filed or is the process of being filed?
It is in the process of being filed, Your Lordship. It will be done.
What is your name?
N. Datta.
N. Datta. Mr. N. Datta, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioners in IGWC number 6 and 7. Item 6 and 7 has apprised this court that the petitioners therein have since merged with
Star Cement Meghalaya Limited.
Have merged with Star Cement Meghalaya Limited. He further submits that the Mrs. application is being filed in the course of the day, being filed today.
Yes, Your Lord. Yes, Your Lordship.
For amendment of the petitions. Dr. Mozika, no objection. In consideration thereof,
I'm not in 6 and 7. I'm only in 4.
In consideration thereof, list this matter.
After
2 weeks, yes.
2 weeks. Your Lordship, there is an interim order made that continues.
Interim order to cut till next date, yes. Item 4.
Come together.
Item 4, Dr. N. Mozika submits that as the matter is similar analytical to item 6 and 7, it may be listed together on the next day.
Interim order continues.
Yes. Praise allowed is together with 6 and 7. Interim orders continue till next day. Yeah. Hello.
Item number 8.
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner company. Your Lordship, the respondents have filed an affidavit in opposition yesterday only. We need some time to file our reply, Your Lordship. Yesterday.
Mr. N. Dr. Learned Counsel for the petitioner. How much time?
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Submits that they have just received the affidavit filed by the respondents. He prays they will have 3 weeks time to file the joinder.
Much obliged.
Prayers allowed.
Obliged.
Just after 3 weeks, yes.
Highly obliged.
That was fast.
Any mention?
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 28, hearing. 28.
28, yeah, for the petitioner.
Lordship, I am for the petitioner.
Respondent number?
Your objection?
No, Lordship.
Respondent number 2, Your Lordship.
Axis Bank?
No, HDFC Bank.
Axis Bank is respondent number 1.
Respondent number 1 is Axis Bank.
How long?
Can it be fixed on 28, Lordship? It's possible. 28 of this month.
28th of April?
No, March.
Oh, you take the date, yes.
Yes.
Lordship, just a request, not on Wednesday, Lordship. Just that request.
Why that day you take holiday?
No, Lordship, I have a matter in Nongpo, all the witnesses in
I don't
Nongpo.
have to say that, yes, okay. 20th of Wednesday?
Friday.
No, but,
Friday. You take a date, yes. I request of so-and-so for respondent so-and-so. This is a matter and so-and-so.
20. Lordship.
May it please Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21.
May I please, Your Lordship, Mr. Devnath is the #1 Union of India. Mr. Devnath.
He was supposed to seek instructions from MHRD.
Regarding?
State Resource Center Matter, Lordship.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. But
You're for the petitioner?
yes, I'm for the petition.
Where's Mr. Devnath?
21.
He's not in court today. Where's the Devnath?
Where is Mr. Devnath?
We have some personal difficulty.
Let me call out, let me call out.
Your Lordship, Mr.
21, yes, let me
Sen
call out,
is
let
on
me call out.
sanction
Yes.
leave, Your Lordship.
Yes?
Mr. Sen, Subir Sen is on sanction leave.
You're here, doesn't matter. We'll see whether instructions have come or not. Yes, let me call down. You be here, yes. Yes.
Yes, Lordship. I beg to make mention item 17, 18, 19, Lordship.
17 you have to, I think this 17 is,
Shall
now
we fix
this
it?
person will become governor of Manipur, then how are you going to make him party?
Next week, Lordship. Fix it.
I think we'll...
1 week, Lordship.
This is a doctor matter, but not?
Lordship.
17, 18, 19?
Yeah, Lordship.
After 2 weeks to enable the council for to take instructions. You have to change again.
Lordship. Obliged,
Your Honor, I beg to mention item number 20.
Mr. Devnath is not in court at all. He's not coming to court.
He have some personal difficulties.
Okay, and who was that item just now? Number 21. After 1 week, both of them then, yes. On the prayer of Mr. Devnath, counsel. He's appearing as CGC here.
No, private case.
No.
Private case?
Mr. Devnath is appearing as CGC.
Nurul Islam.
Oh, no. 20 Nurul Islam. But this one, why they are joining? Last time Mr. Devnath was supposed to apprise the court whether he's interested in pursuing this matter. You ask him. After 1 week, both the matters, okay. 21. As a request of some abatement. No? Yes.
Please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22 and 23, Lordship.
What is the reason?
Conduct the council is not keeping well, Lordship.
Who's going to the council?
Mr. S.S.A. Lordship.
I thought I saw him here in the morning just now.
No, Lordship.
No, Your Lordship, it didn't come today.
It is Mr. After 2 weeks, Lordship.
At the request also, rest of 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25.
On behalf of Mr. BTEP.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who's the other side? Dr. Mozika.
Why not for the state?
All non-starters, these cases.
What is that?
What's the matter about?
Compensation, Your Lordship. Compensation.
Land compensation?
Yes, Your Lordship.
After 1 week.
I request on 17, Monday, my Lord.
17 next week.
Yes, my Lord.
We'll take it after 2 weeks. If you adjourn it, then 2 weeks.
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay.
If the respondents take time and you request a date, we'll consider. But you're taking time, you're not doing the matter. Yes.
Apply, Your Lordship.
Yes, Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 26.
Yes.
I pray that the matter may come after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
No objection?
No objection.
What's the matter about? It's a hurt.
ACR matter, Lordship. It's been denied promotion.
What case? No.
Lordship, it's
similar to other cases, non-constitutional ECR or
Lordship,
non-constitutional ECR.
Lordship. Lordship, we are preferring an appeal against your Lordship's order very soon.
In the same case?
No, there are judgments which your Lordship had passed for communicating of the adverse, and whereby they are supposed to pass a speaking order. We are contemplating to file an appeal against your Lordship.
Contemplating or file?
We'll be filing next week.
Contemplation and filing are two.
We'll be filing next very shortly. It'll come after 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Hello,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 27. Lordship, we had a rejoinder I just received yesterday, Lordship, for respondent number 5. I'm appearing for respondent number 5.
Why? What's so important about rejoinder?
No, Lordship.
You can read it. How many pages is it?
Few pages.
Few pages. Quite long.
Quite long, Lordship. All the points, whether it's a boundary dispute, whether the people, the petitioner is living within the village or outside our village. I'll just receive.
Your Lordship, if I may humbly submit, we have filed rejoinder for 5 and 6. However, for 4 we could not file. We could not serve your Lordship because the council was not available yesterday.
For
RK Syndrome, my Lordship.
So he said he'll be coming this evening.
Who's the junior? No. Oh, colleague. Yes. Okay, fine. Mr. B. Kariam submits that as he has just received rejoinder affidavit. He prays another after 1 week.
1 week.
1 week. Yes. MFP was also submits that he will be serving the rejoinder on the council on the phone the course of the day.
Your Lordship.
Yes, just after 1 week. Yes.
Obliged.
Much obliged.
Back to mention, my lord, item number 29. This matter may kindly come up after 2 weeks.
Yeah, objection.
My lord, similar matter, my lord. Yes, one more matter, my lord. Item number 5 in the daily list, my lord. That matter also, my lord, connected with this matter because in both the cases, my lord, they are claiming the headmaster post of the same school, my lord.
Then don't adjourn it. Retain number 4, appeal number 5.
Number 5, my lord. That is in orders, my lord, and this is in hearing list, my lord.
Doesn't matter. There's no such hard and fast rule that orders can't be disposed of.
I just need a short
date, disposed of.
No, man. They
Why?
cannot be disposed of. This, they are supposed to file the rejoinder, my lord.
No, we'll decline to file. No, my
Last time, my lord, they have taken time for filing of the rejoinder.
No, we'll not file in the item 5.
Otherwise, I have filed my affidavit, my lord, in both the matters.
Otherwise, 29, item number 5 is what?
The item 5 and 29 are from the same school, my lord. Same assistant teacher. They both are the assistant teacher.
Sultan Mahmud.
Yes, my lord.
Sarkar.
Yes, my lord.
This guy was appointed now.
Mr. L. Coach to whom?
No, I'm not asking.
Yes, my lord.
L. Coach to whom? And Mr. L. Coach to Mr. Qureshi. You filed rejoinder here.
No, 5 I am appearing.
I filed rejoinder or not?
No, I am praying for time for filing rejoinders. 2 weeks time, further 2 weeks.
No, because they have submitted that this number 5,
yes, ma'am.
The Sultan Mahmud, whatever, is linked to this Abdul Sattar.
Yes, correct.
Then we have to listen together.
Yes,
ma'am.
When can you file rejoinder?
2 weeks time I will file it.
We listen together then. You want to file? Why you seeking time 29?
My lord, I have some difficulty today, my lord.
Okay. Item 29. Mr. N. Sinkon Leonard, Council of State Respondents.
My lord.
Praise that the matter be adjourned for 2 weeks due to his personal difficulty. It's also submitted that this matter is directly linked with WPC number 309/2024,
yes, ma'am,
which is listed today at item number 5 in the order column. He prays that the 2 items be tagged together for disposal.
Yes.
The same is not disputed by Ms. S.K. Hassan, appearing for the petitioner. Accordingly, this matter together with WPC number 309/2024. So, then item number 5 for Upam.
In the meantime, no, maybe file
No, now that's only item 29. Now, item 5. That's WPC 309. Mr. M.F. Qureshi appearing for the petitioner prays for
2 weeks time.
2 weeks time to file rejoinder affidavit stuff. In view of the order passed WPC number 283/2024, This matters together in the next date.
My lord.
May I please your lordship, I am appearing in item number 5 on behalf of the state respondent.
Very good.
Highly obliged.
Supplementary list item number 1.
Lordship, this matter pertains to suspension of a Ganbora, Lordship.
Who filed caveat?
My lord, I filed caveat for respondent number 6, my lord.
You are the new incumbent.
He's been appointed as a caretaker.
Only caretaker, my lord.
How long?
Because there's
3
no
months.
3-month period, my lord. Because the present Gambura is under suspension because of allegation, my lord. Because of he's a practicing advocate.
You come against order 28 February.
Lordship.
My lord, yes.
Then it says that in meantime, also require holding multiple government positions.
But
yes, my lord.
If I can just surprise this honorable court, my lord, as an officer of the court, my lord, I'm just surprising. Mr. Pinlang was appearing for the petitioner, and he has challenged, my lord. My lord, recollect, my lord, where my lord in the review petition, the order was set aside in a headman matter, Manzak Ali and Zohrul Islam, my lord, where Manzak Ali was the petitioner, and Mr. Pinlang was appearing for the petitioner here, my lord. And the matter has been now the matter has been taken up, my lord, for consideration.
By whom?
Whether the headman, my lord, there
Lordship,
should be an election.
In that matter, Lordship, I am the respondent in that matter.
I have no idea, yes.
Lordship, there's no connection. This is a fresh cause of action, Lordship.
Here, my
There's
lord.
no connection with the other matter.
Did any mention in the petition about the earlier case?
Yes,
I've
yes,
mentioned-
yes, my lord.
I've mentioned to
Where
the
is it?
extent, Lordship. I've enclosed the. I've mentioned, Lordship.
Yes, you have objection. Fine, then please. This
Yeah, my
matter
lord.
be-
Para 13, my lord.
Yes.
Para 13, it has been mentioned, my lord.
The court won't remember anything.
My lord. Para 12 and
Lordship,
13.
in that in the other matter, my appointment of Ganbara has been challenged. That is pending before the other court. Now, in this case, I can suspend.
Let there be any.
Lordship.
This matter for any other bench or me.
Lordship.
Item number 2.
Lordship,
Yes,
here
Mr. Upadhyay.
the petitioner was ordered for premature retirement from service.
Assam Rifles?
Assam Rifle, Lordship. So he is claiming for a lump sum compensation or disability.
When was he retired?
He retired in the year 2016. Now,
Coming
now a fresh exercise has been taken up by the Assam Rifle in the year 2024. In the year 2024, and he was called for a medical examination, and his
On
case
what?
was rejected. It is in page 167, Lordship. Page 167. What is the saying that disability award or lump sum compensation will only be paid to the permanent.
Your case has been examined by the
Yes, Lordship.
temporary low medical category.
Yes.
You take notice. I heard Mr. S.A. for the petitioner issue notice. Dr. N. Muzika present except with so and so. Dr. N. Muzika and DHI with MS
Mircha.
is present except with behalf of all respondents. No further notice also. Just after 3 weeks for instructions are given. But the thing is that if you retire and you already it's just low medical category.
Low medical
there's
category.
no firm disability.
Some payment is made for lump sum compensation.
Even for a low medical category.
Yes, Lordship. All they are undergoing this medical examination, and thereafter assessing the disability also. At that time, it was not done.
Okay.
Item number 3.
May it please your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, in my humble submission, this matter can be disposed of at the motion stage. My only humble prayer in this matter is that I had filed an application for cancellation of mutation and sale of property.
Applied for?
I had filed an application for cancellation of mutation and sale of property, despite the fact that I am the legal heir of the property.
Sold.
Already sold, Lordship. already sold, so I applied for cancellation of the same in the year 2023 on 28/11.
When was the property sold?
Property was sold in 2022 or 23 itself, Lordship.
Actually, Your Lordship, the property belonged to one Dr. Padma Borgohain, and after his death, the property was mutated in the name of his wife and daughter in the year 2021. Now, the daughter-in-law has come before this court. The daughter-in-law of Dr. Padma.
It belonged to Mr. A.
Yes,
correct?
it belonged to
And
Mr.
then he
A.
died.
He died.
It was mutated in the name of his wife.
His wife and daughter.
And daughter.
But
No other issues.
Other issues are them. I am the daughter-in-law of...
She is the daughter-in-law, that means the wife, the widow of the deceased son of the A.
And I have 2 sons.
So she has an objection that the mutation was made without notice to her. So she filed an objection before the respondents, Deputy Commissioner and ADC Revenue. Now the respondents have not yet disposed of, that is her allegation, have not yet disposed of her objection petition, which was filed in 2023. So that is her prayer now, that it may be, a direction may be issued to them.
Then you file a suit.
Actually that...
Lordship, I want to exhaust my remedy before the ADC first.
Okay.
Of course, the mother-in-law and the
MSP
are not
Dr.
parties
P.
here.
The concept petitioner at the outset has submitted that the petitioner say before this court with a limited prayer. That is
Prayer
the
number B, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Prayer number B.
To direct the respondent authorities to dispose of the application made.
The application is dated...
dated 28/11/2023.
Application dated 28/11/2023 for cancellation of the mutation.
Issued in
favor of
page
the
61.
respondent's number.
Not respondent numbers, Lordship. I have not arrayed them. I have not arrayed them as respondents.
In favor of, give the name.
Page 61. In favor of Srimati Nilima Borgohain and Srimati Rimjim Borgohain.
Favor of.
Page 61, Lordship.
Page 61. In favor of, where is that? Mochum,
Srimati Nilima Borgohain and Srimati Rimjim Borgohain. It's in the subject reference.
Page 61.
Page 61, Lordship.
Yes, what I. Oh, no, I would have.
Respondent number.
There's one petitioner, 2 petitioners.
One petitioner.
The petitioner before this court with limited prayer for directions to issue to respondent authorities to dispose of.
To dispose of the application dated
23.
for cancellation of the mutation issued in favor of
Srimati Nirmala Borgohain and Sri Rimjim Borgohain. Stop. She further submits that the said 2 persons have not been in a petition as the prayer is directed only against the state
respondents.
Stop. Like the MST, Yangi, B, then AAG, so. You don't oppose the prayer.
No, Your Lordship. Let the objection be
process
disposed of.
On before the respondent's number.
2.
Respondent number 2. She has no objection if the representative dispose of the stage, directing the respondent number 2 to dispose of the said objection with expedition. For having heard a counsel of the parties, stop this restriction is disposed of by directing the respondent number 2 to dispose of the objection dated
28/11/2023.
Even 11.
28/11/2023.
Expeditiously, most expeditiously in accordance with law. You want a time frame?
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, expected that the exercise will complete within 8 weeks from the date of this order.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Item number 4.
Where's that part, Mr. Chakravarti?
My lord, it's in the affidavit of the respondents.
Respondent number 4.
Respondent number 4, Milan.
Respondent number 4.
in the affidavit of respondent number 4, they have given the details of 244 applications in which the transfer fees of 2,000 rupees each were also given to the Bar Council. And that was also quite some time ago, my lord. And after that, from the Bar Council of Meghalaya, they had written a letter dated 25/1/2018. But
This
still,
all before the Bar Council of India pending now.
It's all pending before Bar Council of India.
Bar Council of India and as well as Assam also, I think.
Because the 2,000 rupees per head, that payment has been made to Bar Council of India. So it is pending before Bar Council of India. So well, my respectful submission, Miller, although here the petitioner has come with his own case.
But since it involves
So well, if a direction can be given to the Bar Council of India to consider and dispose of the petition, Miller.
Yes, this instant petition had been instituted by the petitioner due to the, where's the petition?
Petition.
Inaction of the respondent number 2. Inaction of number 2 in transferring the name of the writ petitioner to the role of, or to the roles of ROLL, or the Bar Council of Meghalaya. Stop. In the course of proceedings, the writ petitioner the petitioner's grievances has since been redressed, and the transfer, as far as he is concerned, has been effected. Stop. However, Mr. S. Chakravarti, Learned Senior Counsel of the petitioner, has submitted that this situation is this problem is not confined to the writ petitioner alone, but concerns a large number of advocates, numbering
244 in the whole.
244 from Shillong, I think, but from Garo Hills, 43.
Concerning 244 lawyers registered before the we just give a total number.
Total will become to 287, man.
No. Numbering 283, a number from the state of Meghalaya.
287, man.
287, whose transfers are yet to be effected by the Bar Council of India or the Bar Council of Assam, etc. He submits that, though submits as the issue is of grave importance to all the advocates practicing within the jurisdiction of Meghalaya, that the scope be enlarged and directions be issued to the respondents 2 and 3 to expedite the process.
Yes.
Next paragraph. Mr. T.S. Kinjing, who is the chairman of the Meghalaya State Bar Council, is also present in court today and has also voiced his concern in this regard. Stop. This court, in this regard, this court, having considered the submissions of the learned counsel of the parties, which is for the benefit of the members, and on perusing the affidavit of the respondent number 4, Meghalaya State Council, has noted that at Annexure 1 of the said affidavit, a communication dated 23/9/2017 from the respondent number 2 addressed to the respondent number 4 has enclosed the names of the advocates who have opted for transfer but the same is yet to be effected. Here 244.
Here it's 244.
Some lawyers have died also here. Yes, next paragraph. Accordingly, this court deems Indian instant case to be fit case to expand the scope and accordingly directs the respondent number 2 as far as the list dated 23/9/2017 is concerned, and also the respondent number 3 for any other names that might have escaped, to expedite the process of transfer in order that the advocates practicing in the jurisdiction of the state of Meghalaya not suffer. Stop. As the order has been passed in absence of respondent 2 and 3, let a copy of the order be supplied from the registry. Yes, we'll dispose of.
Well, if a time can be fixed,
Yes.
6 months maybe, if they can do it.
Yes. Oh yes, oh you're there, right. So you've heard that Mr. Pathak for number 3. Since the order has been passed in absence of respondent number 2, it's expected that the process be completed expeditiously, preferably within a period of 6 months from the date of this order. So, with the above noted directions, matter stands closed and disposed of.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
You just see also, because there's some names stuck there, I'll correct the order.
My lord, as far as Assam is concerned, we have to facilitate the transfer of the records. The actual transfer is affected by the...
Not only records, Mr. Pathak, a lot of money is lying with you, which can come to the Bar Council of Meghalaya. See all the subscriptions, even my money is stuck there, I think.
My lord, we will look into it, my lord.
Yeah.
We'll look into
Item
it.
number 1.
Thank you, my lord.
Who's for the ready with the matter? 711. No. You're seeing adjournment.
Yes, Your Lordship.
See in the top, same order. This is after
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
You find out from your client whether interested or not.
Lordship.
Item number 2.
Election matter. Same.
Lordship.
He's still interested. Mr. Plastingwell Pangyang.
He has entered for withdrawal, Your Lordship.
He's interested.
He has entered for withdrawal, but
he has?
Entered for withdrawal, Your Lordship.
I can't understand.
Entered for withdrawal, Your Lordship, in this
Hinted?
matter. He has entered, but
Hinted what?
for withdrawal, Your Lordship.
He's hinted for withdrawal.
Lordship,
He
but
can't
we-
give a hint, he should give
Lordship,
instructions.
but we are waiting for a proper meeting, Your Lordship.
There's a good submission that the petitioner hinted for withdrawal. Let's not see adjournment up to 2 weeks, yes.
Item number 3.
You come with specific instructions, yes.
Lordship.
Yes, Lalu, file.
Lordship.
Your Lordship, I pray for 2 weeks' time to file my rejoinder.
To 3 and 7, to 3 and 7, 3 to 7.
3 to 7.
What about who's being 1 and 2? 8.
Lordship, my senior Mr. Vijay Kanta will not be representing this matter anymore. Lordship, he's given his letter of resignation. Your Lordship, we're not going to file on earlier orders. It's already been recorded that affidavit will not be coming forth.
You're appearing for whom, Mr. You file affidavit? Have you filed a rejoinder to his? No?
Your Lordship, I'm praying for the 2 weeks' time to file my rejoinder.
MSP Biswara Karma, Council Petitioner, please, Lord. Please, Lord, how much time?
2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
To file rejoinder to the affidavit filed by the respondents 3-7 represented by MSS Lalu, and to the affidavit of respondent number 9 represented by Mr. Lasang Luya. Stop. Next paragraph, MSC Nong Klau, for respondent number 8, has submitted that they will not be conducting, that her senior will not be conducting the case any further on behalf of the respondent number 8. So it is expected respondent number 8 shall make other arrangements before the next date. It's up to 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Much obliged.
Item number 4.
My Lord, we have handed over a copy of the agreement to the counsel for the petitioner. They are yet to revert back.
Your Lordship, I'm seeking 2 weeks' time as the petitioner is.
You already complied?
No, Your Lordship, the matter is still under consideration, Your
It's
Lordship.
for a shop.
Allotment of shops.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then have they called you for a meeting?
No, Your Lordship, as the petitioner is out of station, Your Lordship. Let it after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
No, but you've called her for a meeting as per orders code for allocating the shop.
In the meanwhile, we have just given a copy of the agreement.
Just
Your Honor,
a copy, sir.
for them to
You
revert
sign
back.
for the shop. Then what remains? Contempt is when there's no compliance with order at all. If there's willful violation. If they're in the process of complying,
No, but then we haven't seeked the instruction.
Sangma, this matter after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Don't able her to appear instructions.
Item number 6.
Wait, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I'm praying for some time. I could not file the affidavit, Your Lordship. I'm for 1 to 7, Your Lordship.
What about 8 to 10?
8 to 10 will be fine.
11?
8 to 10, I had already received the affidavit, Your Lordship.
MSA Inamkari learned GE for 1 to 7 submit that due to unavoidable circumstances. You find the course of the day.
Your Lordship, I'm praying for a week's time.
The affidavit file, she please fund allowed for the 1 week's time. So the affidavit on behalf of the respondents is already on board. Yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
7.
We'll file affidavit here also.
Who's for the petitioner?
Your Lordship, I had already received the affidavit, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm praying 1 week time to file a rejoinder, Your Lordship.
Yes, MS SZ Sangma, please fund out 1 week time to file a jointer to affidavit filed by the respondents. Yes, accordingly on so and so.
Item number 8.
You've taken status of service.
We're yet to receive the status report, Your Lordship.
This one number 11.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You've stayed.
File is a long time.
You find a jointer now?
Yes, Your Lordship. 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
MS E-Block, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Please for 2 weeks time to file rejoinder affidavits to the affidavit filed by respondents 1, 2, 5 and 8, represented by Mr. Eli Shulai, and for 9 represented by MS E-Basa. You're for? You file affidavit? Pro forma. Your name is? Oh yes, P. Hong Yong. MS P. Hong Yong for respondent number 10. Submit as a pro forma respondents. No affidavit report comes from the respondent. Stop. MS E-Block further submits that status of service on respondent 11 yet to be received. Stop. This is matter after 2 weeks for rejoinder and for seriousness of service that's going to be 11.
Item number 9.
Your Lordship, I'm for 4 and 5 for the bank, Lordship. I just received the instruction in another 3 days' time. I'll file my affidavit.
It's been filed since it's October 24 for these of pension.
Your Lordship, in a week's time, I'll file it. Lordship.
You have State Bank?
State Bank, Lordship.
You know role to play. Yes, Mr. Dahar, correct? Before
4 and 5, Lordship.
From 4 and 5 days from now, submits that after we find it within 3 days. Thereafter.
A week's time, maybe to done, Lordship.
Within a week, yes. Just a call and so and so. Find it first.
Lordship.
Item number 10.
That's all right.
Please, Lordship.
Well, here I paid, my lord, but no, this is primarily against Kendriya Vidyalaya.
So number 7, who's number 7? You said you furnished you supplied the new address.
Your Lordship have taken steps. They have supplied the address, Your Lordship.
Taken steps.
But here what happened, my lord, I'll not appear because they say, when I wrote to them register, they are saying that their own standing counsel will appear, my lord.
For all the respondents?
All the respondents. Union is not a party, my lord, so.
Who's the standing counsel in Shillong?
They have someone in Guwahati.
We can't have this. You will pass orders in their favor. What's your prayer?
They are not giving me instructions, my lord. The communication I received that they'll instruct their standing counsel to appear.
Then it'll go uncontested.
My lord, kindly give one date, my lord, if they appear, otherwise.
Yes, Dr. Nwazika today applies the court that as the respondents number
1 to 6
have their own standing counsel, he will no longer represent them in this matter. No further notice required.
They know about it, my lord.
Yes. In the circumstances, no further notice required on the. In the circumstances, this matter after 1 week to appearance of the newly engaged counsel. What about number 7?
Your Lordship have taken steps and the same was delivered.
MS also submits the steps have been taken on the newly impeded respondent number 7. Yes. This is a call on so and so.
Item number 11.
11 I'm praying for some time, my lord, for affidavit.
How much time?
3 weeks time.
BSF or Azor Alphonse?
The both are involved here, my lord.
Then 3 weeks time as per it is. Please for the time.
Item number 12.
Allow for affidavit.
Lordship, I am appearing for private respondent number 9. Yes, Lordship. My affidavits are ready.
Yeah, Mr. Joshi.
Yes, Lordship.
I'll file it last time.
I'll file it during
file
the course
affidavit?
No, Your Lordship. My affidavits are ready. I'll file it during the course of the day, Your Lordship.
Have you filed the affidavit?
Your Lordship, I'm praying for 2 weeks' time.
Yes.
MSZ Inokuri 128 MSA Joshi. But I'm going to pray for not for a 2 weeks time for affidavit. Just thereafter also.
Yes.
Item 13.
May it please your Lordship? Lordship, on perusal of the application, Lordship, I will need some time to file an affidavit, Lordship.
What application?
The petition, my Lord.
Lordship, we were required to file a rejoinder against petition of against the affidavit of Maharashtra Police, respondent number 4, I think. We filed a rejoinder today morning, my lord.
Who is paying Maharashtra Police?
I'm for number 3, Lordship.
The matter is regarding the scam.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. In fact, this matter can be disposed today itself, my lord. If Lordship allows, I'll take 30 seconds just to explain how.
30 seconds?
30 seconds. 30 seconds. This matter, my lord, what had happened? I hold an account with State Bank, Shillong. Now, Maharashtra Police issued a notice to State Bank Shillong. The allegation in the notice was that apparently 2 lakhs of suspect money has entered my account. Based on that, my account has been frozen for the last 1.5 years, my lord. The entire account, not just 2 lakhs, but the entire account. Now, I am only relying on 2 High Court decisions, my lord, passed in recent times. One by Honorable Madras High Court and one by this Honorable Court. My lord himself has passed a recent order. If I can take lordship's attention to page 65 of my writ petition.
Yes.
Page 65, my lord, is the Madras High Court decision. This is a fairly recent, from October last year. Para 7 of this order, my lord, page 72. Page 72, this exact same fact situation, my lord.
Page 72?
Of the writ petition, my lord. 72, that is para 7 of Madras High Court.
Quoted all these. Yes.
Para 7, my lord. As far as the present case in hand, though the intimation from the Cyber Crime Bureau Telangana indicates that suspected money in the account of the petitioner is only a tune of rupees 2,48,000, due to the blanket order to freeze the account, the 5th respondent bank has freezed the account in its entirety. Therefore, the petitioner herein is unable to operate his account and deal with the money lying in his account. Next, under the guise of investigation, order freezing the entire account without quantifying the amount and period cannot be passed. Such order will be construed as violation of the fundamental rights of trade and business as well as violation of livelihood. Therefore, it is appropriate to direct the 5th respondent to defreeze the account and kept a lien over a sum of 2,50,000. The petitioner herein is permitted to operate his account subject to the condition that he shall ensure the account shall always have a minimum of rupees 2,50,000. It goes on, my lord. My lord, the same fact situation in our case. Allegation of 2 lakhs suspect money, my entire account has been frozen. I am not standing in the way of the investigation. Let the police investigate.
Yes.
But just one more small submission, my lord.
30 seconds over.
Lordship's recent order.
It's part of your rejoinder.
Lordship's recent order passed few days back. Exactly the same fact situation.
Yes.
Gargia Auto City matter, my lord. Para 6, my lord.
Yes.
In fact, para 5, if Lordship allows. It is further submitted by Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel, that the respondent number 1 has not informed the jurisdictional magistrate about the freezing of the amount of so-and-so from the current account of the petitioner company, which is mandatory. The same he submits is also in violation of section so-and-so of BNSS, which vitiates the entire process. Further, it is submitted that no notice was issued for freezing of the said amount to the petitioner company, and if this court allows the interim prayer, the petitioner company is ready to execute a bond for the same before the respondent number 4. It is noted that though the respondent number 4 has been served, there is no appearance on his behalf today, and as the matter has been fixed today, the same is being taken up for consideration. On hearing the submission of the learned counsel for the petitioner and on perusal of the materials as placed, this court is satisfied that the prima facie case has been made out for passing of interim orders at this stage. Accordingly, it is directed that the respondent number 4 shall unfreeze the said amount subject to the furnishing of an indemnity bond by the petitioner company within a period of 1 week from today. List this matter so and so. So, my lord, I am praying for the same thing. Madras High Court has said keep a lien over the suspect money. This honorable court has said submit an indemnity bond. So, lordship had passed this as an interim order. I am looking for this as a final order, my lord. I am not challenging the investigation.
Page 4 of counter affidavit, your lordship may kindly. Page 4.
Your counter affidavit.
The counter affidavit filed by Maharashtra Police. Respondent number 4, my lord. This local sub-inspector of local crime branch, War Kamila. Paragraph 8, 9 and 10, my lord. It is submitted that the complaint dated 16th October 23 was lodged by complainant Priya Asok Priya, resident so-and-so, lodged a report to Wardha Cyber Police Station that the complainant was cheated and duped of 4,67,170 by an online company under the pretext of offering part-time job. On the complaint lodged by the complainant, offence bearing crime number was registered at the aforesaid police station against unknown persons. Paragraph 9. It is submitted that complainant stated that she transferred the amount from her bank account with Canara Bank, branch Wardha, in various transactions to various banks. It is submitted that during the investigation it was revealed that amount paid by complainant in the present crime are initially diverted in the bank account holder of Jaipur, Rajasthan, Indore, Ratlam, and so an amount of 50 was transferred to Akash Developers, and Akash Pal was who was having account number so and so with Punjab National Bank. Those details are next, my lord. That it is submitted that during investigation that National Cyber Crime Report Portal showed that amount of 2 lakh was transferred from the bank account of Akash Pal to the bank account number so and so, which is in the name of petitioner with the State Bank of India branch. My lord, your lordship will find very strange explanation has been given how this amount has come to his account. That is also in writ. I will show that. And it is submitted that in order to track the money trail, the State Bank of India was directed by the additional SP Wardha to debit freeze seize account number operated by petitioner. It is thus submitted that entire investigation and all actions have been taken by Maharashtra Police. It is submitted that during the course of investigation, petitioner Pawan Kumar Singhania was issued a notice on 10th October seeking his presence at Cyber Police Station Wardha and with relevant documents. However, petitioner did not adhere to this said notice, failed to cooperate with the investigation by not providing any relevant authentic document related to fraudulent transaction so and so, my lord. What he says in the rejoinder that he did not receive it. He has now in counter, he is having all these documents. Still, it is submitted that during the investigation, it has revealed that proceeds of cybercrime committed were being transferred to aforesaid man. It is submitted that investigation is ongoing. SBI was directed not to permit the operation of this said account, my lord. And my lord, there are other transactions also which have been found in the said bank account, my lord. So, yes, my lord. That your lordship will find. If your lordship will find page 30 of the 30 is the bank account, the first transaction. Then there are various transactions, my lord. There the police has, so the matter is under investigation by Wardha Police, my lord. Civil writ is filed. He has been summoned by the police, my lord. And under the law, my lords, if your lordship will see section 106 of BNSS, my lord, which is now, earlier it was 102 of CRPC, 106, my lord. The requirement of law is that the notice is given under section 106 subsection 3.
Given to him.
Notice was given to him.
I have not received.
Jurisdictional measure.
No notice was given.
No, your lordship.
Not received. No, your lordship. This court passed interim orders that there was no process at all.
My lord, in this case also, I have not received any notice.
Your lordship requirement, if your lordship will see, because accused will not receive if he is an accused or not, that will be matter of investigation. But 106 subject 3, every police officer acting under 106 subsection 3, my lord, every police officer acting under subsection 1 shall forthwith report the seizure to the magistrate having jurisdiction, where the property seized and such is seized is such, and it cannot be conveniently transported to the court, or where there is a difficulty in securing proper accommodation, or where there is a continued retention of property in police custody may not be necessary for the purpose of investigation. He may give custody to any person on his executing a bond undertaking a produce so and so, and give effect to the further orders as court may dispose of, my lord. So requirement is to give the notice to the jurisdictional court where the FIR is registered. Right. So that requirement, and if he is aggrieved, he has remedy to go before the concerned magistrate. He can't come in the writ court merely because his bank account is situated in. His bank account is situated here, and this point.
You will hear it at length.
Yes, my lord. This requires
today.
Rejoinder has been filed today by the petitioner to the affidavit filed with 404. What about the other respondents? They file affidavits.
I don't think, my lord.
The bank was relevant. Ms. Initial appearing for respondent number 4-3 bank. Praise that allowed 1 week's time by affidavit.
And now he is aware of the notice. Still, he can go and cooperate.
Lordship, these are sweeping statements backed up by not a single shred of material, my lord.
Yes,
he can cooperate.
1 week for affidavit by respondent number 3 and before the orders. Yes.
Item number 14.
Your Lordship, we received some instructions, Your Lordship, from the...
Pension matter?
Not pension, this forest dwellers. The petitioners claim to be
authorized
forest dwellers, whereas after inquiry we find that they are not authorized dwellers.
Encroachers.
Yes, the encroachers. So, Your Lordship, these instructions are here with me. I can file my affidavit in 3 weeks, bringing everything on record.
Let them file the affidavit. You can't take the guys of foreign dwellers.
Let us see what they have to say in the affidavit.
Of course, yes. MSD Yangi Leonard AAG also submits on behalf of respondents 278 submits that instructions have been received. What about Dr. Mozika?
I have 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
You'll file affidavit also now.
But I'll await the state's affidavit.
Yes, how many that? Just to receive. Stop. She pays for around 2 weeks time of affidavit. This thereafter. Next, sorry. 2 weeks time file affidavit. Yes, Dr. N. Mozika, Leonard KSGI appearing for the 1, 3, and 6 submits that at this stage no affidavit forthcoming from these respondents. This are 2 weeks. Yes.
It's 3 weeks.
Not 2 weeks, 2 weeks, not 3 weeks.
15.
Lovely. So the instructions already in your hand. Okay. Yes, Mr. Song.
Madam, I'm paying for respondents number 124 for this
Where's the petitioner? You file affidavit?
My lord, here we have recently dosed with the matter because earlier senior counsel Mr. Kanta appeared for.
You have the brief with you?
My lord, we have the brief with me. Lordship, here I think seeking some time, my lord, to seek instructions because.
What about 5 and 6? They've been served.
I appear for respondent number 6 here. Lordship.
Number 5? What about number 5? This is a creation of village.
My lord, yes.
What is the right sanction? What number 6 is whom?
Number 6 is Imam
Imam
Limsimship.
And then number 5 is?
These are the so-called joint action committee.
What is the
joint action committee of 5 villages, Your Honor?
Yes, none appears for the petitioner. Stop. Now you appear in this matter.
My lord.
The Siddhi Sangha submits that you alone with your senior.
My senior.
That they have just been endorsed the brief and you will be conducting the case together with the senior for respondent 1, 2, and 4. Mr. Jarin has appeared on behalf of respondent number 6 and no appearance yet been made on behalf of respondent number 5. Stop. List the matter after 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
for affidavits. Yes. And for appearance.
For instructions and affidavits, if necessary. Yes. For instructions and affidavits, if necessary.
16.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, in this matter, we've received telephonic instructions, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the petitioner's date of birth as entered in the service book is 1966, Your Lordship. So, taking 1966, Your Lordship, her retirement date will be 31st August 2024, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, that's misleading, Your Lordship.
Why misleading?
Lordship, in accordance.
As per your service book, we'll have to go from there only.
Lordship, but the respondent number 2 here, Your Lordship, has misconstrued the entire order that he has passed, Your Lordship. That is which is annexure number 12 at page 31.
Page
31.
31?
Yes, Your Lordship. Lordship, here he has relied on the subsidiary rule number 8 of the 1984 rule of the state, Lordship, whereby he said the statement made in here that I have retired. However, Your Lordship, but my contention here in approaching before Your Lordship is there has been tampering with my record, Your Lordship. The tampering, Your Lordship, which has
affidavit then.
And Your Lordship, moreover, I have relied on this pension rule of the state.
Let me file affidavit. Yes, MSI Lingua submits that.
Your Lordship, just may I complete my submission, yes. Lordship? In accordance with the rule, Your Lordship, a list should be prepared.
We'll file affidavit, then we'll hear you that time. Let them see what they have to say.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Ms. Lingua submits the praise that she will out for the
2 weeks time, Your
2 weeks time
Lordship.
for affidavit stuff. Praise allowed. It's expected next day the affidavit should be on board.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Hearing, item 24.
Yes, Mr. Dubey.
Lord, I was to address your Lordship physically, Lord, but yes, some urgent matter has come up today for the High Court party, so I could not. Anyway, Lord, I am ready with if my learned friends. That is a bank matter, Lord. In one of
this is a bulky matter, my lord. Well, we can have a date fixed, my lord.
Which date can he come physically, Mr. Dubey?
Lord,
since he becomes such a busy counsel, so
27th, Lord.
27th, I have to prefix matter.
Then you give a date in April then. Yes. After Bihu holidays.
It is in the first week of April.
After Bihu holidays when?
Before that, Lord, it's 3rd of April, Lord.
Okay, 3rd of April, yes. At the request of the parties, lists matter on 3rd of April. Please come.
The interim order
4th
needs to be extended.
4th of April. No, make it 3rd. 4th is a Friday, right, JC?
Okay.
3rd, yes.
Well, the interim order needs to be
extended. Interim order, any shall continue to the next date. Yes. That is Mr. Dubey's strategy to get interim order extended, yes.
No, Lord. Then I want the matter.
You give undertaking that you will come and appear personally.
Yes, that I have. Lord,
right. Anyway, that's all in jest. That's all in jest. Yes.
Deeply obliged,